Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LC Chess. This is the 290th game on this channel. I am playing 1,000 games of chess, attempting to improve, attempting to get better, stay consistent. I post one game every single day. If that's something you would like to see, feel free to follow along. We are rated 1375 after a victory yesterday. Played decent. Just made one blunder. My opponent didn't catch it, and we managed to win the game after that. 1375 at game 290. I think this is a good point to set a small elo goal. I'm going to see if I can get to 1400 by game 300. Yeah, game 300. 10 games to go, 25 elo. I think that's doable. If I can play well, put together a couple wins, I think we can get there. I don't like to set a lot of these elo goals. Sometimes they can get lofty and they can get pretty discouraging if you start to lose. But for some reason, I feel like doing that right now. So let's see if we can play pretty well over the next 10 games and try to get back into the 1400s. Yeah, all right, let's go. 290, starting this one up, playing against a player from Greece, Finland, Greece. I think Greece is a similar flag to that. We'll have to see. All right, Karo Khan with the black pieces, advanced variation. The Botnovic Karl's defense, as chess.com puts it. Opponent gives a check. Let's bring the knight out. After this, we can actually win a pawn. Yes, we can. All right. There we go. And then if my opponent doesn't take here, I can win a bishop. I think I can win a bishop. Or a knight, depending on how they would like to play this. Take here, take with a check, and then I'm queening. Is that going to work for me? If they take... Take with a check. Am I making a queen here? My opponent can go up. Wow, what a... So there's a queen. And then I have a check here with this queen. I can't take back, though. All right, I can take here with a check. They can take my queen, and then I can go here. And then we can trade two sets of queens. And then somehow we're up 12 points of material. All right. So there's a 3-minute game. I don't like to play multiple games in these videos. I like to stick to one game a video. But when you get a game like that, it makes you consider playing another game. Let's play. Yeah, I really don't want a 3-minute video. That would be pretty anticlimactic. Let's take a look. What a crazy opening. I don't think I've ever had a game like that on the channel that just completely... I played at 99.6% accuracy. I can't say that I played a bad move, did I? Book move, Karo Khan, advanced variation. And I think we win a pawn. Then we win the knight. Knight comes out. This is a check. You have to block. I either win the bishop if they push a pawn, or I win the knight if they push. And then I calculated queen takes. I take this pawn with a check. I was wondering what to do after king e2. King e2 is the best move, I have to assume. I think here I have to be accurate. If they take, they win my queen. I can't imagine the best move is to take here. If I push, they can still take and win my queen. I think that wins a queen, right? Do I just slow down and defend? I think rook c8. Rook c8 doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, because they still take here. So do I just get out of the way? Do I just defend my knight? Or is there a more savage approach to this? What does Stockfish say? Bring the queen back here. Okay. This is the best move. You have to defend the knight. If I get too aggressive here, they can take, win my queen. I mean, I guess I'm okay. I'm either winning back a rook. Yeah, this doesn't work. I'm winning back a rook. So I would have been fine. But I probably would have slowed down in this position and defended my knight because they have some serious pressure here. I mean, they decided to give up their king safety for a brutal attack that they're forcing. So I have to play accurate. If I defend here, yeah, this becomes a little bit more of a game, but I think that we are okay here. Yeah, we're up 4 points of material at that point. But I gotta go through and look at these moves again. This was a cool attack. Um, finding this discovered pawn take, check, and they play an inaccurate move. I get to take the rook, and another rook's hanging after this move, but the check is a little more accurate. It's got to be, right? Check has to be more accurate. Or taking the bishop and then playing this check, trading queens. And we have no development, but we have all the pieces. 12 points of material. That was one of my favorite victories that I've had on this channel. 14 move win. 99.6% accuracy. I don't think that you can play a better game than that. I should take a screenshot of that. That's so crazy. All right, yeah, we played a very nice game. I'll throw in a bonus. Let's play a bonus blitz game. I think that's how we'll do this. So let's go to Blitz. We'll go a 3-minute Blitz game. I've been playing a lot of Blitz recently. I'm 1100 in Blitz. So maybe you guys can see how I like to play these games. I need to get in a totally new mindset now that I'm playing a 3-minute game, though. To play a lot quicker, maybe not as accurate. You might not hear as much commentary from me, but let's see. All right, 3-minute game. Get the English. Play this the same way I like to play it all the time. Pretty much, this is my setup in Blitz, even if it's not the best move. We're going to take. Let's bring the queen out, putting some pressure on this pawn. Actually, straight up attacking the pawn. Now the bishop comes out, so the attack is no longer there. Let's castle. Go after this bishop. This is a free pawn, right? We have protected knights in the middle of the board. I can just back up. I'm going to trade off my fianchettoed bishop. They are not. Ooh. Trade off my darks for a bishop. Probably both my bishops are coming off the board here. If I was to guess, yes. All right. If I take, my queen hangs. Let's push. Need to remember my knight is hanging here from this bishop. Looking for this. This is well defended. Let's push here. This knight's going to get in. That's going to be a little annoying. This pin is scary. Let's defend this pawn. This is getting a little dicey for me. But I think that we're alive. I want to get out of this pin. Let's go here. Oh, the knight falls. The knight does fall. All right. 2 minutes. Wow, and I'm down on time. Crazy down on time. My opponent defends. And I hang my queen. Oh, wow. All right. With a check. No way. Yeah, this game's going to be over for me. These Blitz players are a different breed. A completely different breed. This is a fork, but it's not worth taking this bishop. That's a terrible move. This pawn hangs. Yeah, I am dunzo here. My position completely fell apart. I think I'm going to resign. 1:18 on the clock. Oh, 1100. These players are so good. So good. I'm not used to playing Blitz. I don't play a lot of these games, but you really have to be on top of your stuff. And man, did my opponent just completely tear me apart after that. Let's take a look at some of these mistakes. I allowed a lot of pins and a lot of pressure. I tried to play quick, and I had a really nice advantage at this point. Up a pawn, my knights are very well protected. I have to remember that this knight is still protected here. This fianchetto bishop, in these quick time scrambles, my brain forgets about this. This works better for me in rapid games when I have more time to think and more time to analyze the board. Yeah, I just didn't need to move my knight here. And they have a hanging knight right here. My dark square bishop. Oh, that's just a bad move. And I allow a trade of both of my bishops to come off the board because of that. We're still up a pawn. We still have a small advantage. This is when I start to feel the pressure. 2 pins. Rook c1 needs to be played. Rook c1 is played. My opponent adds another pin in the position. They played, I mean, this is for a Blitz game. This is really, really good. They add some pressure here. You can take this. You can't take back because of the pin on your queen. And then I kind of forced to play rook e1 there. Or I can go back and try and initiate a queen trade and protect this pawn at the same time. If I go back and they take this pawn, they have a hanging queen, so they can't do that. So I play a little bit more of a human move. And I allow the knight in. I allow the knight in to attack here. And I forgot about their fianchettoed bishop as well. They had an additional piece here that can attack. But I still have an advantage here. What did I miss? What did I miss? Missed the knight going back. I also could have played rook e3. That would have been an interesting line to defend here. Give up 2 pieces for the rook. This pawn remains defended. This is defended. That would have been an interesting way for this game to go. Instead, I miscalculate. I forget about the fianchetto bishop. I was just trying to get out of this pin, but that loses a piece. And then after that, I lose everything. Yeah, I hang my queen. All right, yeah, that was it. Hung my queen in the time pressure, and my opponent just completely outplayed me very, very quickly. This is why I'm glad I don't play Blitz on this channel. I play Rapid, but these games are so much fun. I love playing these. I got up to 1100 a couple weeks ago. I played. It was 77 Blitz games in a single day. And that's when I first really discovered Blitz. I've played a little bit before, but I've never sat down over an extended period of time and actually tried it out, tried as hard as I could. And I had a blast. This type of chess is so much fun, in my opinion. It's very, very difficult. It's very challenging, but boy, is it rewarding when you win a game. And yeah, it's awesome. The players that play this, they have my respect because this is a challenging type of chess to play. So I'm going to continue playing though because this is a lot of fun. But we won our rapid game today. That's good. Happy about that. We're on a 2-game win streak. Let's hope we can continue that tomorrow and stay on track for our hopefully our 1400 by game 300. Let's see. All right. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for coming out today. Be safe and until next time. All right.